Manipur remains inundated due to continuous rainfall over past few days. Manipur University campus submerged. University postpones semester exams. Jennings Hospital and other places still flooded. Government declares closure of all schools in Manipur on July 5 and 6 in view of worsening flood conditions. Government also declares tomorrow public holiday. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoizam says Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address in Rajya Sabha on Manipur tragedy shows no concerns and urgency to resolve ongoing Manipur crisis. BJP Manipur criticizes MP Bimol Akoizam for not addressing crucial issues during his parliament speech on Manipur. BJP says MP Bimol's speech is misleading and lacks substance. India bloc accuses Prime Minister Narendra Modi of addressing Manipur crisis in Rajya Sabha due to opposition pressure rather than genuine concern. And as per Unified District Information System for Education Plus 2021-22 report of Ministry of Education, number of schools in Manipur has reduced by 227 during 2018 and 2022. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur remains inundated for the second consecutive day as floods continue to wreak havoc. Breaches in the Imphal River at Singzamay Oinam Thingel and Waikom Laikai have inundated several places, including Manipur University campus. Men Boys Hostel 1, 2, 3 and 4 are submerged with water at west level. Floodwaters have entered various university departments and offices, affecting both teaching and non-teaching staff. Students are facing issues with accommodations and access to safe drinking water, prompting them to seek safer locations. Despite efforts, floodwaters within the university campus continue to rise unabated, posing a persistent threat. In the wake of prevailing situations, semester exams of Manipur University have been postponed indefinitely. Parts of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS, including the Dental College at Porompat, are submerged. Banks of Imphal River and Iril River breach at two locations, flooding various areas in Imphal city. Government has deployed SDRF and NDRF teams for rescue and relief operations. Local clubs, organizations and various groups are actively assisting in relief efforts. All the schools in Manipur, including government-aided, private and central schools, will further remain closed on July 5 and 6 in view of worsening flood condition, which has caused submergence of vast tract of residential lanes and educational institutions, and keeping in mind the safety of students and teachers in the state. This was informed in a release signed by Director of Education S. L. Nandakumar. Government of Manipur also declares public holiday in the state on July 5, which is tomorrow, in view of prevailing flood situation. Notification signed by Deputy Secretary GAD, Government of Manipur, Angom Hira, informs that the public holiday is for all government offices, including public sector undertakings, corporations, autonomous bodies, societies under the state government. Essential and emergency services shall remain operational tomorrow. Personnel of 34 Battalion CRPF carried out rescue and relief operation today at flood-affected areas of Singzamay. The operation was conducted under CRPF 34 Battalion Commandant SS Upadhyay and Second in Command RK Srivastava. Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch gave relief materials to flood victims in Imphal West and Imphal East districts. Red Cross will carry out medical camp at Mongzam Community Hall in Imphal East, and it will also provide relief materials to flood affected families in the area on July 5, which is tomorrow. Inner Manipur Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoizam expresses strong criticism of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent address in the Rajya Sabha regarding the ongoing crisis in Manipur. Speaking exclusively to Impact News at his residence in Kaisamthong this afternoon, MP Bimol said the opposition managed to pressurize Prime Minister Modi to speak on Manipur crisis. However, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address in Rajya Sabha on Manipur tragedy displayed a lack of genuine concern and urgency to resolve the ongoing Manipur crisis. MP Bimol said the Prime Minister can't fool the public and try to convince that peace and normalcy has restored in the state by sidelining the hardships of more than 60,000 displaced people who are currently taking shelter at various relief camps.
Genuine message solve tauge action tauge hai bagi pot to u de swai da ngang bagi du type to pandya de do ekhoi ground de leiba khoi na de ngang lu ne normal ke su oi de sinatra adu minor ane president rule ga panchale BJP government na president rule tau do bagi type ta BJP oigera Congress oigera irei pak se chai re simple de koi muna yamina si normal oi habira kanu chahi lising lai ba asu angna phimam sok pai koi leitri party khakta ga yenga kanu chu masak sa na panga na gumsi itawda ba ithauji masak muna khangna si aduga cooperation tausi aduga thabak tawina se haibada mai leira chenga do ba adugumba ai miti nati.
BJP Senior General Secretary K. Sarat criticizes MP Akoizam Bimol for not addressing crucial issues during his parliament speech on Manipur. Sarat clarifies that Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not claim firing had stopped in Manipur, but said the state is gradually returning to normalcy. He refuted Dr. Bimol's allegation that the Prime Minister was deceiving the people of Manipur. Addressing the media at Thambal Sanglen in Imphal today, K. Sarat slammed the Congress MPs for leaving the House when the Prime Minister was about to address Manipur issue during the Parliament session, describing their departure as disrespectful. The BJP senior leader criticized MP Bimol for not providing constructive suggestions to resolve the ongoing Manipur crisis. He noted that Bimol's speech lacked references to critical issues such as the NRC, border fencing and the Sioux agreement with Kuki militants and described his approach as overly dramatic and unhelpful. Sarat praised Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sana Jauba for addressing important topics like the NRC and border issues, suggesting that the Lok Sabha MPs from Manipur should have followed suit.
Prime Minister na hairu wafam duda yamna mayek seng na yauri amaga unaba yadaba phaunaba yadaba school ka ba yadaba college ka ba yadaba office ka ba yadaba tamna phare I si development amani sing da sudungai ro tam da sudungai nomi ka pa pungle ble pe habidi na te mana haidu hana leiram mong du dagi phagalle law and order film phagalle haidu ne bhai se sida ona taina na oja bi molna onkhat laga Manipur Prajamia Muminam Bani Aduni Adaniana Kana Bagi Mota, suggestion to Wimota, MP Amo Erga, Nasiba Buddha, Manangarang Nahan Nankibada, Karamba constructive Wiba, Wafam Amatayaudi, Masaber, Singli Kang, Jongtokan, Lauba Kong Aduna, solution for Kadavanati.
Speaking to media, BJP spokesperson L. Basantakumar accused MP Dr. Bimol Akoizam of misleading the public regarding the tripartite Sioux agreement involving Kuki militants, the centre and the Manipur government. He accused Bimol of falsely claiming that the state government must end the agreement despite the withdrawal already being in effect. Basantakumar refuted Bimol's statement regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's persistent silence on Manipur violence. He highlighted that PM Modi addressed the issue on August 10 and 15 last year and again on July 3 this year. He noted that MP Bimol failed to mention the key points from the election manifesto during his parliament session speech, which was unfortunate. Basantakumar and K. Sarat both emphasized the need for constructive suggestions to the centre to help resolve the ongoing issues in Manipur.
May 2023 ki nungai taba thadok asi thokhraba matungda ihana na August ki tarik tara da Lok Sabha da Prime Minister Narendra Modi na wa ngangi madu mayam loi khangbi ni ani suba muksungangi kadaida 15 August da Indian Independence Day da Lal Gila da Red Fort da Manipur issues da Pradhan Mantri Sri Narendra Modi na wanga khiba mayam khangbi du ni ahum subada Rajya Sabha da tarik ahum da July gi hai gi do akhoi sai ta so khoi hai jaro Sri Bimol da magi matam dai amuk ta han ba ma house da wanga jabni vote ki mogi manifesto hai gera ma masa gi agenda ani ni handa puthok je am agenda bana magi manifesto mana Indian National Congress ki manifesto ma ani subana Bimol manifesto um ju puthu eba Congress ki do khoi hai jaro Bimol manifesto da hai gi wasing do ngahan mana Lok Sabha da hai gi braba khoi ahing theng ku su ren ba du ma sumna gi minute am khak tang da pi ga ama phong nang hau da bana teba ma on da pi ri ba ma to do ma da yam tena huji hai ba mayam da pa NRC do pandang pan biramo India government NRC sana na khona bi odang laksal su ya bu poram ne ba hairam deba.
On the other hand, prominent leaders of the India bloc accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of addressing the Manipur crisis in the Rajya Sabha due to opposition pressure rather than genuine concern. In a press meet held at Congress Bhawan, BT Road in Imphal today, CLP leader Okram Ibobi expressed dissatisfactions with the Prime Minister's remarks, suggesting that even the people of Manipur are likely unsatisfied. Ibobi claimed PM Modi only addressed the Manipur issue in the Rajya Sabha, not in the Lok Sabha, and did so due to opposition pressure. He said the Prime Minister's speech lacked a roadmap or action plan for resolving the crisis, instead accusing India bloc leaders of perpetuating violence. Ibobi asserted that the opposition wouldn't have raised the issue in the parliament if the government had resolved the crisis within a month of its eruptions. Prime Minister's mention of over 11,000 FIRs and 500 arrests was deemed irrelevant by Ibobi, who questioned whether these actions were to compensate violence victims. The CLP leader condemned the Prime Minister for failing to visit Manipur despite spending 2 days in neighbouring Assam before the last Lok Sabha elections. Ibobi questioned whether the Prime Minister would have acted similarly if the crisis had occurred in larger states of the country.
Manipur ki praja singna matam sangna karamba matam da mana ungtang intervene tawbiraga Manipur ki hujik leiriba issues crisis law and order yauda baga cha manana leiriba se karamba matam da thuna santi hanjalakadagi na ngai lakpa Manipur praja singna ngai bdo ngarang han house da minute anum khak mana thambi Rajya Sabha da thambi gu se Manipur ki praja sing pelamoy akhoi su pende masidagi akhoi asa tawningai leite.
Taking part in the press meet, India bloc leader and CPI Manipur State Council former State Secretary L. Satin Kumar criticized PM Modi for addressing the Manipur conflict in Parliament only a couple of times, and even then only for name's sake. He maintained that the Prime Minister's responses have been unjustified, indicating a lack of genuine care for Manipur's people and crisis. Satin Kumar alleged that the Prime Minister prefers a military solutions over a political one for Manipur crisis. He urged Modi to treat Manipur as an integral part of India and its people as Indian citizens, and to bring peace and normalcy in the state at the earliest.
Mi lising tarama thoi da FIR pale mi sangwa fa ba hore adu da masina yam seng da phong doi political solution ma pamde political dialogue Prime Minister da pamde madhu mahota military solution madom the pame Prime Minister na hanagi magi wakhan aman wakhan Manipur thawoi da wakhan Manipur bu thoksa da wakhan Manipur bu aduma bharot ki manung da leiba state amani haina khanda bu wakhan si punamak adu loirana ekhoi Manipur se bharot nga ki colonial rule gu bu maka da thamning bu wakal madu thadok da
Villages from Yengang Pokpi, Sanasabi, Thamna Pokpi, Santi Khongbal and Sabungko Kunau stays a sit-in at Yengang Pokpi Bazaar today, condemning the alleged biased attitude of central forces. Villagers chanted slogans for peace, condemning attacks by Kuki militants and alleged harassment by the army towards valley residents. Taking part in the protest, a villager from Thamna Pokpi, Awang Laikai, Oinam Ongbi Chandrabali, expressed that Maitai people living in red zones near Kuki villages are suffering due to recent armed attacks by Kuki militants. She criticized the central forces for their unsatisfactory response, accusing them of conducting combing operations in Maitai villages instead of targeting those launching attacks from hilltops. Chandrabali called for the destructions of old bunkers built by Kuki people in the hills. She also demanded the removal of central forces if they cannot provide adequate protection. Chandrabali appealed for rehabilitation of Maitai villagers from Gwaltabi to their homes, similar to the support provided to displaced Kuki people under central force security.
Kukina no mai kapi eraga makoina ching da chatabida aikoi gi tampakta aikoi gi khulakta leirakta langongda moinda to slai kap chalaga koithi thi dibodo aikoi gi thongai phudi gi gari khamjali bodo aikoi gi leidiba khunja jing ngakcha diba aikoi gi pangal loidiba icha jing je phage haiba natraba aduna adu tawba yaroi aikoi nga chi changjaliba khongjang ji gi maru obe pol hairaga di khunga kwai chini naw jing ima icha jing da amata etek tawrpa yaroi amata phaba yaroi aduga I bunga piro the boy the sentence post punamang loinabo hoido pigro sentence post could akoi yamna thajalaga hujik lay mokoi marum tupa akoi phang diaba kari da phangige achukoina lan tawraba matamjida mokoi gi sentence post agini haiba numai maruma ka kharabaraba.
Speaking to media, Yangon Village Committee Chairman HAJARIMAYUM stated that the Jat Regiment CO during a recent meeting at Yangon Police Station assured the villagers of protection against further attacks from armed Kukis. The meeting, which included the Yangon Police OC, local MLA, BSF officers and the Jat Regiment CO, also assured villagers of safety during agricultural activities. However, Aviram condemned Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh after armed Kukis reportedly attacked them again despite the assurances. He also drew the attention of Manipur governor to provide compensation to affected farmers whose activities have been disrupted. He requested a survey by the relevant district commissioner to assess the damage and facilitate compensation. While Yangon Village Committee Assistant Secretary Thokchom Amul highlighted the ongoing hardships faced by villagers and students due to the prolonged crisis. He called on authorities to deploy state and central security forces at Uyokching of Thamna Pokpi and Yangon Pokpi for their protection.
Koi sida low pari sani ke maya koi low sang bayadra. Mamang dasu low urosawa periphery area sida koi hinjari ba koi ja. Gamena koi saram thadal. Koi low hundred koi sagi mate kware masiki compensation ja. DC da survey to holaga masiki compensation. PBO haiba governor da masima address to jari.
Achaw vampire kadaba angang mayam jing naharol jingje larik laishu tamham khangdadana hujikse kangauna dana nongmai makhonda adum thamgidana depression loina satpagi phibam da lairebo punamak jingji maram aduna irang asi yargadi ima ibel jingjiju nasaide haibiri bisingsi ni khangbang ambagi pangal adu loisal la e.
Committee on Tribal Unity, Kotu Sadar Hills, Kangpokpi District observed 14th Remembrance Day yesterday in honor of those Kuki people killed in Manipur violence. The memorial event was held at Martyrs Cemetery in Faizang village. Attendees paid tribute to the violence victims and chanted, "We demand separate administration" slogan. Press note from Maitai Tribe Union urges relevant Revenue and Settlement Department to promptly initiate action to issue land pata to those Maitai families who do not own one. The union also urges government to realize ST Scheduled Tribe status demand of Maitai community. Proscribed Kanglei Park Communist Party People's War Group MC Unification issues a stern warning to MLAs, ministers and fraud gangs involved in taking money from people on the pretext of providing government jobs. The outfit tells those involved to return the money latest by July and else failure to comply with will result in the outfit taking unspecified actions against them. Press release signed by KCP Lamyan Bakuman, PRO Chinkai Nganba claims to have evidence of over 200 cases and has detailed list of the officials and fraudsters involved. The press note expresses the party's intent to hold these individuals accountable for their actions. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on 2021-22 report of Unified District Information System for Education Plus, Ministry of Education showing decline in number of schools in Manipur during 2018 and 2022. So keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalin hi may samaragda asumna humay humaga layba pambibra. Natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra. Asumna relax oina thabak tawbininglabadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong sabasu leizagani. Akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo hap kai sampat konjeng Hazari Lekai Opposite Sangai Express.
Caesar Hospitals की 39 Foundation Day ga mari lainana free OPD consultation camp ama July ki tarik amadagi taret phawpo pangthok chagadauri. Mari lainaba investigations, procedures, medicine amasung vaccination da concession su phangbigani. Akupa marol Caesar Hospitals dagi khangbiba yagani.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. According to Unified District Information System for Education Plus 2021-22 report issued by Ministry of Education, Government of India, the number of schools in Manipur has reduced by 227 during 2018 and 2022. According to the report, out of the total 4,617 schools in Manipur, 2,422 are primary schools, 966 are upper primary schools, 958 are secondary schools, and 271 are higher secondary schools. As per 2018-19 report, total number of schools in the state are 4,844. 2,600 are primary, 1,084 are upper primary, 914 are secondary schools, and 246 are higher secondary schools. In comparison with 2018-19 report, 2021-22 report has seen a decline of 174 primary level schools, a decline of 118 upper primary schools. On the other hand, secondary level and higher secondary schools in Manipur have increased by 44 and 25 respectively as per the latest report. Also, total number of enrollment of students at all the schools in Manipur stands at 6,93,194. UDISE Plus 2021-22 report shows decline of primary and upper primary schools in the state. Furthermore, as per the report, dropout rate of boy and girls in primary level is 13.5% and 13% respectively. For upper primary level, the dropout rate of boy and girl students are 6% and 5.2% respectively. At secondary level, the dropout rate for girl students is 1.2%, while to stands at 1.4% for boy student. UDISE Plus system report aims to enhance education sector of the country by collecting school data from across the nation. Tamenglong Forest Division, in collaboration with the District Administration Tamenglong today, launched Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam, Plant for Mother, as part of the week-long Van Mahotsava celebration 2024 at Tamenglong District Headquarters. The launching program was led by Chung Lenmang MCS, ADM Tamenglong, KH Hitler, MFS, DFO Tamenglong, Namthango Kamay SDC, Joel Gangmay, RFO Tamenglong, along with CRPF personnel, staff of District Administration and Forest staff of Tamenglong Forest Division. Speaking on the occasion, DFO KH Hitler reiterated that plantation of trees is the most effective tools to combat extreme climate change and prevent natural disasters of flood and drought in the watershed of rivers, streams and water sources in the district. Kangpokpi District Administration Kangpokpi, led by Deputy Commissioner Mahesh Chaudhary, today held a meeting with officials of Integrated Rural Management Association and NGO at the DC Conference Hall to conduct mass campaigns on free child marriage, to stop child labor and child trafficking in the district. District level officers, including District Child Protection Officer and Child Welfare Committee, attended the meeting. The Chief Medical Officer and the District Child Protection Officer informed that no such cases have been reported so far in the district. Later, the Deputy Commissioner directed the district transport officials to be vigilant in conducting vehicle checks and to set up a check post at the earliest. IRMA Secretary T. Lamjenang requested the district administration to nominate officer for the district in order to organize awareness campaigns in schools, colleges and relief camps. The DC gave assurance that District Administration Kangpokpi will provide all necessary support to IRMA and other NGOs. Bharat Vikash Parishad Manipur Prant, Indian Red Cross Society Bishnupur District Branch and Reams Blood Bank jointly organized voluntary blood donation camp at Reams Imphal. The blood camp was held as part of Sepak Takraw in connection with Dr. Suraj Prakash Jayanti. Red Cross Society Bishnupur District Branch Joint Secretary Shyam, Indian Red Cross Society Bishnupur District Branch Vice Chairman KH Lila Chandra along with 2 women volunteers and others donated blood at the camp. 3-month-long Sampurnata Abhiyan campaign initiated by National Institute for Transforming India, Niti Aayog. Government of India was launched today in Chandel district. The district Deputy Commissioner Mayanglambam Rajkumar IAS launched a campaign at Multipurpose Hall of Mini Secretariat and DC office. Out of 112 districts and 500 blocks selected from across India for the campaign, Chandel district has also been listed. Sampurnata Abhiyan aims to achieve saturation of 6 key indicators in aspirational districts and 6 key indicators in aspirational blocks across the country. Press note from Rup Mahal Theatre informs that presentation of Hawaibam Nilamani Ningsing Mana 2023-24, which was scheduled for July 7, has been postponed until next week due to prevailing flood situations in the state. Flood situation in Assam remains dire, affecting over 16 lakh people across 29 districts. 8 more deaths in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 46 this year. 3 people are reported missing. A total of 2,800 villages of 105 revenue circles are affected, with over 39,400 hectares of crop areas damaged. The state government has opened 181 relief camps and 334 relief distribution centers. National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Fund teams are deployed for rescue and relief operations. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma reviewed the situation via video conferencing with all district commissioners, urging them to expedite rescue and relief efforts. Now the sports news. Sai STC Imphal wins overall team champion title of All India Women's Inter-Sai Sepak Takraw tournament organized by Sai NERC Imphal. In the women's team event, final match of the tournament played at Sai STC Indoor Hall, Kumal Lampak, Sai STC Imphal defeated Khelo India Centre Imphal East by 15-11, 15-10 and 15-6, 15-11 points. In junior girls quad event final, Sai STC Imphal beat Khelo India Centre Imphal East 15-12 and 15-10 points. In women's double event final, Sai STC Imphal thrashed Khelo India Centre Imphal East by 18, 15-12 points. 2 junior and 2 women's team participated in the tournament and competed in doubles event junior girls regu and quad event. YAS Director T. Full and MCS Sai STC Imphal in charge M. Ramani Chanu, Assistant Director Lizing L. Maring, along with former volleyball coach KH Lokendro and all Manipur Sepak Takraw Association Deputy President W. Jiten graced the closing ceremony today.
Olympic discipline Olympic department post 18 result exclusively for Olympians. 10 post of Assistant Director. Olympic will have represent the department Assistant Director. Medal, bronze medal will 5 posts Deputy Director. Gold medal Joint Director. Joint Director
Fresh from their T20 World Cup triumph, the Indian cricket team arrived in New Delhi early Thursday morning to a hero's welcome. The team met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at 7 local Kalyan mark. They then head to Mumbai for a BCCI felicitations at Wankhede Stadium, with gates opening at 4 p.m. for fans. The team participated in an open bus parade in Mumbai. Several roads in South Mumbai were closed and parking was restricted. The team was flown out of Barbados on a specially arranged Air India charter flight. India won the T20 World Cup by defeating South Africa in Bridgetown. The day included various celebrations and interactions with fans, marking a historic moment for Indian cricket. Quarter-final matches of Euro Cup 2024 hosted by Germany will be played on July 5 onwards. The first match will be between Spain and Germany at 9:30 p.m. In the second quarter-final match, Portugal will face France and England will face Switzerland in the third quarter-final match on July 6, while the fourth and final quarter-final match will be played between Netherlands and Turkey on July 7. Winners will play the semi-final match on July 10 and the final match will be played on July 15. While the first quarter-final match of Copa America 2024, Argentina will face Ecuador at NRG Stadium tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Venezuela will face Canada in the second quarter-final match on July 6. Third match will be between Colombia and Panama. Uruguay will face Brazil in the fourth match on July 7. Winners will play the semi-final match on July 10 and the final match on July 15. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur remains inundated due to continuous rainfall over past few days. Manipur University campus submerged. University postponed semester exams. Jennings Hospital and other places still flooded. Government declares closure of all schools in Manipur on July 5 and 6 in view of worsening flood conditions. Government also declares tomorrow public holiday. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koizam says Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address in Rajya Sabha on Manipur tragedy shows no concerns and urgency to resolve ongoing Manipur crisis. BJP Manipur criticizes MP Bimola Koizam for not addressing crucial issues during his parliament speech on Manipur. BJP says MP Bimola's speech is misleading and lacks substance. India bloc accuses Prime Minister Narendra Modi of addressing Manipur crisis in Rajya Sabha due to opposition pressure rather than genuine concern. And as per Unified District Information System for Education Plus 2021-22 report of Ministry of Education, number of schools in Manipur has reduced by 227 during 2018 and 2022. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Come on next Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Awaba Fungduk Chaba. I Khoi Khwai gi irak te tin biram duna. I Khoi Khwai bu lamjing lam tak biram batana.